What up? What's up, my fellow Americans? What is up? We made it to Friday. Will we make it till Monday? Will we make it to Monday? I don't know. Gotta move this over here. Why that wants to keep moving all the time. It's one thing I don't like about this camera is the mount they give you. Kind of sucks. I mean, you can take it off and put it on a tripod, but then you got a tripod to deal with. Wish I had something better. So I wouldn't think I would be able to. Well, I could. Yeah. Anyway, it's what it is. What's going on? What's up, Hoser? How's it going? Ugh. A little chilly today. It was sunny. Started to get windy later on in the day here. No snow, just cold. The warmth didn't last long. It got into the 50s, but it didn't last long. Jimmy, what's up? What's up, Jimmy? Wigwag, who the fuck you kidding, Wigwag? Every day is a lazy day for you right now. I don't know what you're going to do when you go back to work. You're not going to be able to go back to work. You're going to be too lazy. You might as well get EBT and get on the government dime then. What's up, Jack Jack? Might as well get on the government dole, Wigwag. What you got good to tell me, Jimmy? Anything? Tuh, tuh, tuh. Nothing new, huh? Well, you think about it. Maybe something new came up today. You just never know. Colonel Cottonbelt, what's happening? How's it going? What's going on? Nothing really. Just, cook dinner, trying to relax. That's about it. What is this? Oh, a Yankee Dabbler bill. A Yankee Dabbler receipt. Can anybody guess how much I spent at Yankee Dabbler last week? I bought two things, and they weren't Locos or Rolling Stock. Two kits. Two kits. How much did I spend? Hanging out with Steve, Grandpa Rails, and Jack Jack. Where you at? 43.67. That's a pretty good guess. $32. It's not a bad guess either. Both are wrong. Where are you guys at? I guess you guys are at Steve's in Oklahoma. Oh, Oklahoma. How far of a ride is that for you there, Colonel Cottonbell? What are y'all doing over there? Having beers? Are we done with guesses? I'll wait till more people come in to have a guess. Maybe I can make it a question. Yes or no? It can't be a poll. Can it be a question? Answer viewer questions live. I don't want to do that. I can't. I can't do nothing. Can I set something up there? Can I set something up there? No. Can't do that either. C'est la vie. What have you done lately on your shelf layout? A lot of stuff, Jack. I mean, I can't. Have you been watching my videos? Obviously, no. I don't know. A lot of things: grass, gravel, flowers, things, adding things like 3D printed things, just to one end. I don't know, man. Ballasted, uh, building kits. I'm busy, Jack. I don't care about running trains. I'm busy building my empire. I guess you guys are over Steve's. Yeah, I guess you got to watch my latest update video. I don't know what to tell you. Working on roads now. I don't know. Anybody get snow? Forget. I was watching somebody and they got snow in New York. I think that's about it for snow. How long you guys staying at Steve's? How far of a ride is Steve from you, Jack? I'm going to guess. I don't know. Maybe I don't know where you are. I was going to say Jason came the furthest. I think Jason came the furthest, probably. He must be staying over. You know, Jack broke Steve's layout. That's what you get for inviting those hoodlums over, Steve. I wouldn't invite them over. He switched out his layout. Took me about 30 minutes. You sure you switched everything out? $5 minutes here. What do you mean? It didn't take you 5 minutes to get there from your house. However, Jason got an easy list. Got a easy list. Took him 5 minutes. I had my switching job done in 5 minutes, 5.5, 5.25 hours. Sometimes it goes fast, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, no problem. I guess you're staying out there. I can't see you driving back. Going home Sunday. Okay. Are you guys going to go to the Oklahoma train show tomorrow? Oklahoma City or something like that? I wonder if Claude's going to go. Does Claude even know that you guys are all there? Steve said no. We are just here for the beer. You're not going to the train show? Hmm. Oh, well. What's up, Zoe? Yeah, you're going. Okay. You going to sell anything or you just going? Don't be buying nothing. Don't be buying no more shit. Bring no more shit home. Uh, that's why they are here. Gotcha, Steve. You're making them sleep in the shed? I'd make them sleep in the backyard. Found out 2 days ago that 3 guys in my ops group is going here as well. Yeah, I'm surprised you had a difficult switch list. You could have just cheated, JD. Nobody would know. Nobody would know. So I wonder if Claude's going to go. And maybe Dennis. That'd be nice if those guys met you there. JD did the best. Dennis is on call this weekend. Oh, okay. That's a bummer. Sucks to be him. Just don't be bringing no more shit home. It's okay, JD. I don't care if you cheated. It's just running trains. Who cares? It's not like you cheated on your math final. Need couplers. Yeah, you should be able to find couplers. Hey, I should see how well JD and Steve switched up the layout after beer. Hmm. Good thing you're not driving home. So, Steve, you letting these hoodlums sleep in your house? You better count your cars and locomotives, Steve. I wouldn't trust them. All you need is Lynn McCurdy there. Yeah. And still out in the Pacific somewhere. Yeah. Still cruising along. Oh, Flying Crow's coming too. Wow. Who else is coming? Anybody else? You guys are having like a regular meet and greet. It's lovely how you're all sitting in the same room, chatting back and forth to each other, just like teenagers do at the dinner table. Jimmy, what did you do today? Anything? We've established that Wigwag didn't do jack shit today. Hey, that's the person I want to be. I want to see Robert play on the layout. Robert's a professional. He knows how to do it. He could probably switch the entire layout faster than you, Jack. Nothing, nothing, and nothing. You didn't even play PlayStation? What the hell? Probably Digger went to bed. Figured I wasn't going to go live. It's kind of late. Threw everybody off. Yeah, what's up with that 11 and 6? I think some of you guys over there didn't hit the like button. So, would you give up on PlayStation, Jimmy? Yeah, I know you do. You're a good supporter, Jason. I just guilted two people into hitting the like button. That's what you got to do. You got to guilt them into it. Probably. Don't doubt it at all. Probably Jimmy, too. Jimmy probably forgot to hit the like button. Mm, 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 mm. Just trying to get acclimated to being home again. Wow, you were going probably like a month or more, Jimmy? A month and a half? You should just fit right in now, Jimmy. You should be like happy and just like, you know, glad to be home. Being out of jail is nice. What's next on my layout? I would like to straighten out my backdrop situation, but I don't think that's happening anytime soon. I'm going to scratch build a big building on there, like a cold storage building. I'm going to scratch build that. First, I'm going to build something out of like cardstock and work out everything on that. And I don't know. I still got a lot of scenery stuff, dirt, grass, gravel, roads. Who is Jimmy? That guy, Hugh Jessel. Huge asshole. Huge, huge, you, you, Jessel. In other words, you asshole. 1, 2, 3. That's Jimmy. Nashville Steam 42. That can be only Thomas. What's up, Thomas? You don't see Jimmy in the chat. Where's my fellow Arky? Jimmy, he's here. He's right there. Pipe up, Jimmy. Maybe you need to hit live chat and not top chat. I don't know why nobody sees you, Jimmy. Yep, Jimmy's a ghost. I don't know why nobody sees you. A lot of people don't see him. I don't know. You got to put live chat on. Maybe that's it. I don't know. It's kind of funny. Now you see him. It's weird. I don't understand why you don't see him on top chat. I don't know. I don't know. YouTube sucks. It's 2025. You think by now YouTube's been at it, what, 20 years? You think they would get this shit right? No, there's still a bunch of fuckheads over there. Jerry, anything on the Conrail? What do you want to know? It's not like they got new locomotives. He doesn't show up on JD's chat. Maybe he blocked JD. I think JD is on his list. I'm not sure. Anything new on Nashville Steam, Thomas? JD blocked you. Like, maybe he did. I don't know. I can't see why he would. I don't think he blocked you. He's never here, Jimmy. Why would he block you? And you barely go to Back on Track anymore. Those guys miss you over there. You should visit them tomorrow. Unfortunately, I won't be there. I gotta work. Number 576 is coming along good. What is number 576? What kind of engine is it? For a moment, I thought Jimmy was an imaginary friend. He could be. Could very well be, Jack. You're all kind of imaginary friends, really. You're not real. You're out there somewhere. You're ones and zeros. Just a bunch of ones and zeros. A 484. Whose locomotive was it originally, Thomas? Sounds pretty big for the, what is that, North Carolina and St. Louis? Is that the railroad? I can't imagine they would have a 484. Sounds like some little rinky dink railroad. Enlighten me about them. Enlighten me about this railroad. I'm working on my tree. Uh, I just did all the little tops. Now I got to fill in the white spots with some dirt. Then I got to paint it. And then I got to fuck it. I need a couple more. I think I need another branch here or something coming off of this, I think. But yeah, I haven't worked on that in a long time. It's not going on my layout. It's too big. I got no place for it. Cotton Belt had a 484. Well, the Cotton Belt was a real railroad, not some little dinky Nashville, Chattanooga, and St. Louis. Huh. How big was that railroad? Can't imagine it being too big. What do they date back to? Nashville, Chattanooga, and St. Louis Railroad. Oh, wow, they did have a 484. What the hell were they doing? Oh, it's on static display. Uh, they ceased operation in 1957. 1,100 miles of track. That's a pretty decent track. Operated in the states of Kentucky, Tennessee, Alabama, and Georgia. Like 1845. Huh, interesting. Passenger trains. So they had some passenger trains. Freight. 2440 locomotives, predecessor railroad Western and Atlantic, are on display at the museum. 1953, the NC in St. Louis donated their last steam engine, number 576, to the city of Nashville. Originally known as a Yellow Jacket, J357 class 484 locomotive by Alco. Huh, how about that? I take it back, Thomas. They weren't so rinky dink. 224. Nathan DeLay, what is up? What's going on, Nathan DeLay? Why my camera moved? What is up? Got anything good to tell me? I'm doing all right, Nathan. Hello, Stormy Jenny. Life with Roscoe. What is up, Martin? So I will pose my question to everyone here. The beginning of November, I visited Yankee Dabbler. I bought 2 building kits. How much did I spend? So far, Wigwag said $32, and Jimmy said $43.67. Not a lot. Depends on what you call a lot. It could be a lot to somebody. DB of the text, what's up? I saw a really cool paint scheme on the Reading Northern. Yeah, it was a pretty cool paint scheme you caught there, Nathan. Printing some railings. You know they're going to break. $15. I bought 2 building kits, Roscoe. HO scale, not Z scale. $15. You can't even get one kit for $15. $85. No, Jenny. And $15. This is Yankee Dabbler. It's not a train show. It's not like used stuff. It's brand new stuff. Your guess is done. You only get one guess. TB Tech, do you care to take a guess? How much is Z scale? I don't know how much Z scale is. $42. No, but you're pretty. Let me see. Jimmy was what was Jimmy? 40 $43.67. Jimmy's the closest, so your guesses are done. Have a good weekend, Colonel Cottonbelt. Don't buy too much shit. Don't bring a lot of shit home, okay? I have an awesome day, Jason. Yep. Maybe they'll do a live stream from the train show tomorrow. Nathan, would you care to take a guess? Two building kits I bought last week at Yankee Dabbler, brand new kits, HO scale. How much did I spend? $40 or $50, somewhere in that range. Well, you pick one of them, Nathan. Pick one of those numbers, okay? There can't be like a, between this and this. Pick one. Going to the show at Boyertown on Sunday. We'll check on the N scale caboose. Oh, yeah. What do we win? The bragging rights of being right. What do you need to win something? $50. Game over. That's what I spent. $51.02. You win, Nathan. Be proud of yourself. Good job. Good job, Nathan. $44? No. Jerry, is there a different toothpick you have, but it's made of plastic? Yeah, we got like a whole thing of them here. See them, Nathan? It's a whole bunch of them. I was close, but not that close. You were darn close. We were closer than everybody else. You were only off by $1.02. DB Tech, are you going to this Boyertown train show? I had a donut today, Nathan. Apple. It's apple filled donut. It's pretty good. So it looks like DB Tech's going to the train show too. Don't you have enough shit, DB Tech? No, it's on Sunday. Okay. Unless it's open in the afternoon. Church, right? You gotta do the church thing. Jerry, I got you 2 different donuts, but I couldn't get the brownie batter donut because they don't make them for the season or something like that. That stinks. You got a banana filled and a creamsicle. Oh. What time is the train show, Roscoe? Yeah, I know you meant you got yourself because you didn't give me no donuts. I know what you meant, Nathan. It's okay. No, what time's it over? David has church in the morning. He's the YouTube master over there. Yeah, that's how they Dave is the man over there. DB Tech. That's why he's tech. Because he's technical. So maybe if it goes to like 4 o'clock, maybe he can go. How far is that for you, DB Tech? Boyertown. How far of a ride is that for you, Roscoe? So you ate 2 donuts today, huh, Nathan? Did you save one for later? Or did you eat them all at the same time? One right after the other. Creamsicle. I don't know if those two go together. Did banana filled, and the creamsicle donut go together? Yo, Jenny, what are you doing? 45 minutes, huh? Hey, Jerry, on the 22nd, I will be rail fanning Woodsound Central's toy train. That's nice, though. Jerry, which was better when you went with me, Centralia or driving the steam train? Driving the steam train. Centralia wasn't that great. Just a bunch of trees. Actually, Boyertown is just a few minutes from the church. That's just perfect, DB Tech. That sounds like you need to go, even if it's late. Do I have to get the hours because Roscoe's not coming through with this information? What time is the train show in Boyertown on Sunday? No trains show scheduled in Boyertown on Sunday. You may be thinking of past events. Uh, Today's the 14th. Can't be that. That's 2023. Roscoe, are you sure you got the 16th? Uh, 16th will be Sunday. Keystone Steam Fire Company, #1. This Sunday at 9 a.m. What time is it too? Is it really that hard? 9 to 2 p.m. DB Tech. $5 to get in. 9 to 2. I can't imagine it's worth $5 to get into this show. 2 levels of trains and toys. I don't know. Don't forget to make some video, Roscoe. Let us see what this show is like. Yep, thanks, Jenny. If I'm there at that time, I will look for you. One after the other, but I really should just eat one donut and save one for later. Yeah, that's a good idea. You always try to, but it's hard, Nathan. You know, you eat that one donut, and then that donut sitting in the bag just calls you. Says, Nathan, eat me. I'm in here. Just waiting. Just waiting, Nathan. Eat me. And boom, you eat it. Yeah, Waycross Train Spotter. I hope there are some layouts there. Well, are there usually any layouts there? Doesn't say on their little information thing. You can be there about 12:30. Well, there you go, man. You'll get a couple hours of train hunting in, so you can bring more stuff home. Add to your list. First time going. Okay, well, I guess you'll figure it out when you get there. I hope there's some train layouts for you to see. You don't need to buy anything. Who needs to buy anything, DB Tech? Nobody really needs to buy anything. But you know, DB Tech, it's like if you buy 2 donuts and you only eat one, you say you're going to save one for later. You know you're not going to save it for later. You're going to eat it. So you know you're going to be walking along and you're going to see something. Oh, that looks interesting. Let me see how much I can get it for. And then you play the game. And before you know it, you spent $20. You know how it is, DB Tech. See? Yeah. Like you probably come home with like 5 Tyco boxcars that you bought for like 50 cents a piece. I mean, now you're not going to pass up that deal. You'll say, how much are they? 50 cents a piece. Okay. Got a box? Got a box I can put these in? You know. That's how it is. Looked up the volunteer Georgia places is Sam. Hour and a 55-minute drive. That's too far. That's too far to drive. Maybe a Lionel GG1 or a O gauge Amtrak cars. Now you're really going to spend some money, DB Tech. You might spend all $75 or something. Easy now, DB Tech. Easy now. Easy. Don't go too crazy. Lives in Georgia, Nathan. Georgia. Blue 87. What is up? You're no longer Blue 87. You're Blue FJ. We all know what FJ stands for. Oh, man. You should go to Yankee Dabbler tomorrow. They're closed on Sundays, too, by the way. Only Tuesday through Saturday. They close at 5. What do trains do when they're angry? What do trains do when they're angry? Sheesh. I don't know, Nathan. I can't think of anything. But it's worth it? Yeah, it's worth it if you're looking for something. Chuff chuff. I was going to guess that, but I don't know. Ordered figure set from Zugmeister. Good. Let's let's off some steam. No chuff chuff. Wait. Let's off some steam, huh? Well, huh. See, Nathan, they kind of fooled me because I wasn't sure if it was a steam engine or a diesel engine. Yo, Toy Curly. Kind of fooled me there, Nathan. Longhorn for your birthday. What is that, Scott? You're buying a cow? You buying a longhorn cow for your birthday, Scott? Huh. That'll be nice. One day you could eat it. Is nobody in the chat excited for Christmas or Thanksgiving? No, not really, Nathan. Are you excited for Christmas and Thanksgiving? No, not really, Nathan. I don't really care about Christmas anymore, Nathan. Your birthday's next Saturday. Nice. Happy birthday. I'm mostly excited for Christmas, then Thanksgiving. But Thanksgiving comes before Christmas, though, Nathan. Ah, humbug. Exactly, Wigwag. Ah, humbug. But I'm going to go to my grandparents on Thanksgiving. What's your favorite thing about Thanksgiving, Nathan? Donuts? What's Santa Claus going to bring you this year, Zoe, for Christmas? Did you make a list for Santa? Tomorrow is your dad's birthday, but he passed away in 2016. Happy birthday in heaven to your dad. The history behind it, and I don't know what it is, and the turkey and the desserts and the bread. If you had one thing to eat at Thanksgiving, Nathan, one thing, what would be your favorite thing? It's mostly NASCAR and Chevy stuff. Don't you have enough of that crap, Zoe? Santa can't be bringing you that stuff every year. Be back in a few. Gonna be back in time. I'm getting coal again for Christmas. Well, maybe you need to buy one, Martin. Coal's not a bad thing if you have a coal stove. Maybe you need to invest in one. Sounds like you got a lot of coal over there. That's for your coal train. Jerry, you must have got that from Back to the Future. Not from Back to the Future. Live in an apartment. So, you could have a little tiny coal stove. Gotta get back in time. Oh, okay. Is that from Back to the Future? So Nathan, what? Come on, tell me, what's your favorite one thing about Thanksgiving food? Only one thing you can have, Nathan, for Thanksgiving. What is it? What's your favorite food? You can only have one. That's it. Just one. That's a hard question. Come on, Jenny. This is a no-brainer for me. What's so hard about it? It's not like turkey's like incredible. Turkey sucks. String bean casserole? That sucks too. Sweet potatoes? That sucks. You can have turkey casserole and sweet potatoes anytime. It's not that hard, Jenny. Ugh. Pea and pie? What the hell is that? Pea and pie. Pecan pie. Really? You're one thing that you're wasting it on pecan pie? Oh, God. Mince pie? That's your thing? You can only have one thing and it's gonna be pecan pie and minced pie. You know what? You guys sound like women. Women pick desserts first. Men, they don't pick desserts first. I have an apartment too. It's really cool, good place to live. I got the basement all to myself. Yep. You got it going on, Nathan. Tacos. Who the hell has tacos on Thanksgiving? Put a dehumidifier down there, Roscoe. Maybe you can set some trains up down there. Don't use wood. Either brisket or New York strip steak. Big Wag, you don't know how to play this game. So, Jenny, I'm waiting. It's pretty big. I don't know about damp. Damn? Damn, Nathan. Damn? Do you mean damp? I can't believe you just said damn, Nathan. What's up, Mystic? You don't have one particular thing. Get out of the table. Get off the table, Jenny. Go. Like combinations of meals together. But there's no combinations at this table. It's one or none. It's one or none, Jenny. What's going on, Mystic? I'd ask you the question, but I'll get a ridiculously stupid answer in return. So I'm not even wasting my breath. Just a little bit of water, but not very much. The apartment is not fully in the ground. Question? No. No questions for you, Mystic. Really, Jenny? Wow. Got my stuff to make cheesecake bars and a can of cherry pie filling. Whoa. So what will they be? Cheesecake cherry pie bars? That sounds mighty good, Dwight. Nathan's profile picture new? I don't know. I don't think so. Mashed potatoes are great. Oh my god. You never tried it with pie filling. Well, I'm going to suggest something to you. Only do half with pie filling and half the old way, just in case. You don't want to totally ruin the entire thing. I can't see why you would, but why it would ruin it. I don't know what these bars look like. But it's the worst. The logo is the same. Are you going to make a video of the bars, Dwight Curley? I showed you a picture once before. Dwight, I realize that, but I don't remember what it looks like, Dwight. I don't remember shit from yesterday, Dwight. What's the question? You're bugling, bugling, burgling. What the hell's that word? Percolating with answers. I'm not asking you because your answer is going to be ridiculous. Not interested in your answer. So, do you know this line? You're not Mac. I know Mac. We'll look this Sunday for your caboose. Wigwag, do you get a lot of snow where you live compared to most places? Or is it less snow compared to most places? Compared to Florida, Nathan, he gets a lot of snow. Compared to Alaska, he gets hardly anything. Mashed potatoes. Psh. Mine is stuffing. Stuffing. Particularly sausage stuffing. Yeah, he doesn't have snow. He doesn't get snow, but he's got a snow blower. Use your snow blower 2 times. Well, maybe you'll get to use it. You know what you should do? Get a little trailer for your snow blower, wigwag, and drive around the country looking for snow blowing jobs. Stuffing is good. My aunt always made stuffing on Christmas with sausage and giblets. I'm getting this Salvacet stuff to try and make a caboose for COG. Sounds like a good plan. But I'm going to tell you, I don't think you need the Salvo set, but that's okay. I don't have it, and I used what I had. I used Microset on my box card that I did, and it turned out fine. But that's okay. Now you'll have it. Snow getting less here too. You know what's going to happen, right? You're going to get so much snow this year, you're not even going to be able to get out of your house. Cranberry sauce? Yeah, not a fan of it. Salvicet is strong, so be careful. I've never used it. I don't know what it's like. Like I said, I just used Microset on this one box card that I put decals on. I think it turned out fine. It's all about the process, Wigwag or Mystic. You know, it's about the process. Got to get yourself a little Q-tip, burnish the decal in. You know, rub it, make it conform over all the rivets and whatever. It's all that sort of stuff. If you want it to look good. If you want it to look like shit, don't worry about it. Always use Salvicet, but switched to Tamiya. Never liked the Micro Scout. I didn't know anybody else had anything. I didn't know Tamiya had something. What's Tamiya's called? Keeping my mouth shut on this subject. It's a good idea, Wigwag. Dwight knows what you're doing, Wigwag. He's the only one. He is the only one. Walters has one even? Even Walters has one? Really? You sure? I've never seen it. Walters. Last few years we got a smoked turkey. Smoked turkey is the best smoky turkey there is. Yeah, smoked turkey is the best. It's so good. It's even better when you take the bones from the smoked turkey and you make soup out of it. That's like the best turkey soup I've ever had. You're the Salvicet and Microset. Now you tell me I need Tamiya. Well, Wigwag, I mean Mystic, you should ask things before you do things. You know, you run it by a couple people, and I didn't know somebody else made shit. You should ask these things before you pull the trigger, Mystic. You'll be fine. Don't worry. Popeye sells turkey. Yeah, I'll be sure to go to Popeyes for Thanksgiving. You going to your sister's for Thanksgiving, Dwight? Trains are a way of life. I got one of those bone-in turkey breasts from Aldi. Made it in the crock pot a few weeks ago. It was good. So, Jenny, are you having Thanksgiving at your house, or you going somewhere? I'm really surprised that you bought some Microset. and Microsoft and Solvaset with Mystic. That really surprised me. You're not one to spend money too easily. Jerry, do you have a smoker? Nah, no smoker. Ethan. We're having a Japanese Thanksgiving, which involves broccoli and rice. That sounds good. Will you get a fortune cookie? Broccoli and rice. Broccoli and rice. Jerry ain't got no time to wait on a smoker. Hell no. I'm not gonna sit there and babysit a smoker all day. Are you insane? They sell them. I don't have anything big enough to cook it in. Get a little one and cook it in your air fryer. Cut it in half and just cook half of it or something. Get a little Cornish hen and just pretend it's a tiny turkey. You don't like the taste of poultry. You know, Wigwag, with all your particulars about food, you think you would be 90 pounds. Deep fried turkey rolls, it's okay. Smoked turkey's better. I look for the small ones, and you would need a chainsaw to cut it in half. You wouldn't need a chainsaw to cut it in half. You just need a sharp knife, Dwight. You lost the turkey? Does anyone in chat have a smoker to smoke meat? Yeah, Wigwag's got one. Wigwag has one, Nathan. Yeah, kitchen scissors. Well, Dwight, you don't put a frozen turkey in the oven. You got to thaw it out. Once it thaws out, you can cut it. Get a fresh one. You can't eat that much. Well, Dwight, this is what you do. You cut it up. You make little packages and you put it in your freezer. And for a couple months, you eat turkey here and there. You make meals. Who says you got to eat it all at once? If you don't want to eat it, if you don't want to freeze it, then share it. Take some to the neighbor. Take some to church. Take some to Sam the donut guy. Take some to the farmer. Invite some EBT people over. I wonder if the extra check could be given to the homeless. Is it sure that you have to use some extra check? What kind of extra check you getting? I usually freeze a bunch of it. Yeah, later meals. Nothing like it. Yeah, like when I buy a big chuck roast, I don't eat it all at once. I cut it up, put some in the freezer, buy a bunch of ground meat, pack it up in little packages, put it in the freezer, pull out a package when I want to have something of that particular version. Turkey does make you sleepy. I ate a turkey sandwich like a month ago. I was tired after it. I don't like turkey. Turkey sucks. Hell, hell too, Bob. Hell, boxcar Jerry. Hell, Bob. Tryptophan in turkey makes you sleepy. It sure does. Hell yeah. And hell to you, Bob. That's what Mystic says. Hell to you. Double hell to you. I don't understand. What do you mean by Nobi? Though I find it. Explain yourself, Wigwag. Young Nathan would like to know. Explain yourself. Post oak? The hell is post oak? What do you do? Get it from the post? Post oak? The hell's that bullshit? Post oak. Mystic said that, Jerry, not Wigwag. Yeah, I said Mystic. Yeah. Help to you, Bob Mystic. Nathan, I get them confused a lot. Never heard of post oak. I never heard of post oak in my life. Post oak. Noble means pure and good purpose, Nathan. That question isn't for you to answer, Mystic. We appreciate you answering. It's for Wigwag over there to answer. Okay? Wigwag started this. Wigwag will end it. Don't make me time you out. I don't think he did. What did Jimmy? I had to step away from the show for a little bit. Did anyone notice if Mystic said hello to me? Of course he didn't say hello to you, Jimmy. That's why he's on the list. That's why he's on the list. Post oak is a common name for what? Post oak. Is that like pre-op? Post oak. I've never heard of post oak in my life, ever. Jimmy, you on live chat again? Is that a kind of tree, post oak? No, it's not a kind of tree, Nathan. I don't care what he says. Post oak. The hell is that? Dell said you're dead to him. Life with Roscoe. Damn, you're dead to me. You're dead to me too, Dell. Post oak. The fuck is post oak? It's in the. You mean pin oak? Never heard of post oak. That's what it says on the bag. Well, you know what? The bag is full of shit. I don't know. I never heard of post oak in my life. Post oak is also called iron oak. I've never heard of iron oak either. Maybe it is a local phrase from where they are. There's no post oak tree. It's actually an oak. It's called post oak. Let's see. Post oak tree. Sure. How about that? Southeastern United States post oak or iron oak. I've never seen a post oak tree. Heard of a post oak tree? Yeah, can't be worth a damn. Post oak. Never heard of it. Never seen it. What else can it be called? It's got to be called something else. You know who would know? Cosman. Cosman's a woodmaster. Cosman knows all of it. Post oak, iron oak, North American species of oak in the white oak section, and slow growing earth, loose and dry areas, edges of fields, tops of ridges. It's got to be called something else. Hybrids. Relatively small trees. Similar species. Eh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can't find anything else that would be called iron oak. I've never heard of iron oak either. I've heard of ironwood. Okay, they make railroad ties out of it, siding planks, timbers, stair risers, flooring, particle board. They make particle board out of it. So it can't be that great. They don't make furniture out of it. That's for sure. It's a trash oak tree. Ugh. So here's something that you probably never used: sassafras wood. Wigwag, you should try to find some sassafras wood. Sassafras is better than them all. Now we're talking wigwag brisket. If I saw it, I would probably think it was white oak. I know a fair amount about oaks, but I couldn't spot a post oak. Uh, I'd have to see what the bark looks like. Well, sorry to hear that, Jimmy. I feel bad for you. What did Jimmy say? Yeah, but they say you can get post oak here. It just doesn't come from Texas. Most common types of wood used for Central Texas barbecue. Post oak, man. See, like these people never tried sassafras, probably. Once you get some sassafras, you'll never try anything else. Sassafras is hard to get, though. Guarantee it. says here it grows from Massachusetts to Florida, and then westward to Texas and inland to Iowa. Grows everywhere. It's like a piece of shit tree. They make particle board out of it. Can't be that great. Hello, my dearest Jimmy. Oh, scrolling back. I don't know. Don't cook me on that plate first. What? Don't cook me on no plate of sassafras. Shit. Sassafras. Who uses that for anything? Root beer? Uh, I used to work at a barbecue place that used sassafras. It's good stuff. Don't knock it until you try it. Peach tree wood too. This is good stuff too. Sassafras is everywhere. It could be. I don't know. Do you have it by you? Good evening, James. I'm just telling you. I shouldn't even tell you that. That was a secret. You can eat the roots or boil them to make tea. It's a hedgerow tree. We have tons of them on the edge of the fields. Well, go get you some and smoke with it and let me know how it is. Once you do, you'll be cutting down the entire forest and boxing it up and selling it. It could very well be. I don't know. People probably ate a lot of sassafras during the Depression. Probably. It's good for you. Ugh. Your grandparents cooked it. Is it like grits? The roots smell awesome. The tree does smell good too. I'm telling you, Blue, if you have a smoker, go cut some down, dry it out, and smoke something with it. Even if you don't have a smoker, throw it on your barbecue grill. Let it get some smoke. I'm telling you, it's good. I wouldn't steer you wrong. Anyway, before we got sidetracked with this posto bullshit, what were we talking about? Huh. Dundas James, I think you got the longest name now of everybody. Your name was even longer than Eugene's. It smells a little like licorice. I don't know about that. I don't remember exactly. Licorice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. To me, it smells like brisket. PK and W, are you still here? You work on your layout? I'm talking about the Doylestown train show and how you overpaid for buildings. No, we weren't talking about the Doylestown train show. And we weren't talking about how I overpaid for buildings. I'm here, but was reading about how sassafras is used to make something. Sorry, my food stamps came back. Your EBT? Well, that's good, Nathan. Now you can finally eat. What kind of buildings did you get? Jeez, you didn't watch my video? You didn't watch my video, did you? It's in my video. Walters buildings. How's that? Really, one of them is they're not even buildings, they're kits. They're accessories. They're accessories to my silo area. Ecstasy. EBT, I'm glad it came back. That's good. I'm glad it came back for you, Nathan. Some people I'm not so glad it came back for. Don't get me going on that. Jerry, how you liking the grass on your layout? Well, Wigwago or Mystic, I was walking through it today. I quite like it. It feels good. I may take a nap on it. You need the static grass applicator, Wigwag or Mystic. Wigwag needs it too. I think you all need it. Go hit that link and buy it. Nathan, were you running out of food? It's funny you say you smoke with sassafras, yet the FDA banned its use due to potential carcinogens. Guess what, man? Every wood that you burn has something in it that's not good for you. I'm telling you, that's what they use sassafras wood. Everything you burn has something bad about it. It's just the nature of it. Jerry, I'm not working on the layout at present. I'm refurbishing and painting some cabinets from my house for use in the shop. Also creating the HO kit of a modern day ice house on my printer. Bob. You're really dropping the ball here, Bob. See you, James. I need your advice. If you had someone on YouTube that you pretended was your dad, but he always ignored you, what would you do? Sidetrack Sunday, I'll be discussing my 3D print building project in detail. Sounds like a winner. So this Sunday will be your turn at Sidetrack Sunday? Some part of me thinks I should do my layout as what I like and do it based on my childhood memories and recent things like going to Canada, to name a few. Well, do whatever you want, Nathan. See y'all Sunday. Can't wait. Unfortunately, I won't see you. I'll be sleeping. It's just too late for me on work night. Are you going to be at church, Jerry, on Sunday? No? You sound thrilled. Yeah, it's not one of my favorite things. How about you, Nathan? Will you be at church on Sunday? What is your plan for next year's garden, Jerry? Nah, haven't really given it much thought. It's too early. Not too many pickles. That's my plan. Too many pickles last year. Bob, I don't really make plans. I just, wake up and do stuff. I'm not a planner, Bob. Jerry, I guess it doesn't make sense or anything because of the snow coming, if I'm saying that right. What snow? It's supposed to snow, Nathan? What's up, Rusty? Is too many pickles possible? Totally. When you throw them away because you just can't make any more, you don't have enough jars, you don't want to buy any more jars, you can't store them. I can't fill my refrigerator with pickles. Where else am I going to put stuff? I give pickles away. I never get the jars back, so I'm done with giving pickles away. Yeah, you can have too many pickles. I just carried in an Amazon package for my wife. Nearly killed me. Wonder what's in it. Can you open it? Can you shake it around? See what figure out what's in it? Maybe you should go to her account and see what she bought. Bob, I have 4 jars of them in the fridge. I think I got like 10 jars in my refrigerator. Cat food and kitty litter? What the hell? It's got to be the lamest thing from Amazon there is. Cat food and kitty litter. Oh my God. Can't you just go down to the store and buy it? Why don't you just grind up some trees and use that for kitty litter? The old Eagles pickle juice story. Good stuff. Heck with Gatorade. Huh? What are you talking about? I can also see it's a need, Mystic. How many cats do you have? Nathan, do you have a cat? Litter can be used in homemade explosives. You're probably on a government list now, Mystic. Yeah, probably because you bought it on Amazon by the truckload. You're on the list now. Jerry in 2022 had a cat, not to say a full story, but we can't have cats anymore. I can't imagine. Remember when the Philly Eagles drank pickle juice before games? No, not a football fan, Bob. And even if I was, I wouldn't be an Eagles fan. Terry, I need Sal to pay Jimmy a visit. Good luck with that, Mystic. Sal don't work for you. It's like cutting off my right arm. I can't cut off my right arm. Just threw some post oak in the wood stove. Nice. That's what it's good for. Particle board in the wood stove. I don't think I've ever heard of anybody using oak for smoking. It smells very oaky. See you later, Bob. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. It's very oaky, Jimmy. Mystic, who is Sal? Is he a YouTuber? Is he a YouTuber? River likes watching YouTube. Am I River's favorite YouTuber to watch? Rusty, when you're at work, do you put on cat YouTube videos for your cats? Hey, Mystic, Nathan's got a question for you. You need to answer it. He likes watching Tom doing switching. I bet she likes to watch anybody doing switching. I put on bird feeder videos for them. Yeah, but they could just sit there and look at the birds, though. At least the cats could talk to each other. Like the cat would talk in on the YouTube video, and then River would talk back to him. Be like a one-sided conversation, but at least it's something. Bird feeder videos would just make him angry. By the end of the day, when you come home, he probably jumps on you and tries to eat you. Probably sits there and say, "What's this guy doing to me? He's really fucking with me with these videos." Better watch it. One of these days, it's going to jump up and stick to your face. I guess you're never going to find out, Nathan. When I build my own place, I'm going to be a crazy cat lady. Why? Why would you want to be that person? Sal is a fictional character used by us to make jokes about an Italian mob style. Who says Sal's fictional? Sal's my cousin. It's not fictional. Sal. Sal's not fictional. He might be fictional to you. It's okay. You can sleep at night, like Mystic, for now. I knew a Sicilian guy, Sal, that had two thumbs on one hand. Two thumbs, Sal. That's a joke, Nathan. So you have to explain all these things to Nathan. No, I don't, Nathan. I have a tree in my backyard that attracts birds. The river watches out the window. Well, that's even better than a YouTube video. Why don't you just let him out so he can chase the birds? You know, they do make cat leashes. You could put them on a cat leash, attach it to a tree or something, let him run around the yard. Maybe he'll bring you home some little friends. Was that Sally 2 Feet or Sylvester Walnuts? No, it was neither. And Mystic, to keep in mind, I do have autism. I would recommend keeping it simple to explain, because if it's too complicated, it's too hard for me to understand. This is Nathan speaking, okay? And whenever you get too complicated, you need to explain things to him. So do like he says, keep it simple, stupid. He doesn't want to go out. Raven goes outside though. Raven and River. Really? River doesn't want to go outside. Jeez, man. I understand, Nathan, and sometimes humor is complicated. Humor is complicated. See, he doesn't know if you're joking or if you're serious. That's the thing. He can't distinguish them. So if I was to say, I'm going to send my cousin Sal over to Mystics, Nathan, and he's going to take care of him, he'd be like, what do you mean take care of him? That's an interesting question. I have 2 cats and 4 aquariums. You got 4 aquariums? What do you got in those aquariums? You got 4 of them. You got any oysters and shrimp in any of them? It's funny. Nancy sent me a video today because she made her double donut bacon pretzel fried thing today. She sends me this video. She's got the 2 donuts on the counter. She's got the pretzels on them. She's cooking bacon. She turns her back, and Buddy took one of the donuts. Boom, snatched it right off the counter. Ate it. Ran away with it. Mud bug aquarium. You got a mud bug aquarium? Possum, do you have lizards? He's got. No, I'm not going to say it. Yeah, do you have lizards? What's in your aquariums? Possum? You're going to have to explain what mud bugs are now. Time for me to sign off. Good night, Jenny. Have a good night. Take care. Thanks for hanging out. I have a small dwarf freshwater shrimp tank, two freshwater tanks, and a small saltwater reef tank. Freshwater shrimp tank? How are you supposed to eat dwarf shrimp, Rusty? How are you supposed to eat those things? You need to have some big shrimps at the hotel. Oh, you got a hotel. You're not bogarting off of Steve. It's probably a wiser choice. Uh, Chico something something. I have a question that are politically important from the left. Are you willing to respond on them? Yeah, I'm willing to respond on them. Be forewarned, I'm willing to kick your ass out of here too. Okay. I can see you're a nobody. Where are you from, first of all? Where are you from, Aztec? Where are you from? That's my question to you. Where are you from before you can start asking me questions? You're from Texas, DFW. Okay. How do I know that? How would I know you're not really from like Afghanistan or some other stan? Tom Grossi. You're just a person that I wanted to talk to, Tom Grossi. So, Tom, I got a question for you. How are you 3D printing these people from a picture? What can you provide that will prove that I'm from DFW? Your driver's license. Do you ever want a lobster recipe for pets? Watch a YouTube video of people having them as pets. I don't think you want a lobster recipe. You want a lobster for a pet. In which direction does the Dallas North Freeway run? Oh, that's a good question. So I'm curious, why do you have a question about the left? What are you? Are you on the left, or what's your deal? My family has lived in the States for over 100 years. Well, I don't know that. My question is this: do you think white homeless should be supported by the state? White homeless? should be supported by the state. Uh, you're going to have to elaborate more on your question. White homeless. What does it matter? If anybody is like, why should like race come into the equation of homeless people? Oh, this is my show. It's not your show. Is Tom here? Yeah, supposedly. He's here. Why do you got to make it about race? That's what I want to know. Why is everything got to be about race? What's your agenda? Because you obviously got one. If race is irrelevant, then should anyone be stopped by the police for their perceived race for criminal activities? No. Like you make it about race. Okay? You have the problem with it. Okay? It's your problem. And you try to impose your problem upon everybody else. That's the problem, right? You don't want people to be united. You want people to be divided. That's your problem. Okay? That's your problem. God forbid people should be united. God forbid things would be a lot nicer. But now you got to keep them divided. Keep them separated, like the song goes. Oh boy. Should anyone be stopped on the street for looking Latino? Should they be conceived as illegal based upon their appearance? Do you realize this is actually an objective of vice? No, it's not. Don't twist the bullshit, okay? Don't twist the bullshit. Do not twist the bullshit. You peddle your bullshit someplace else. Nobody wants to listen to you. Goodbye. See, it's people like you that cause problems. It's plain and simple. If you're here illegally, you gotta go. All right, that's the bottom line. Peddle your stupid shit someplace else. Come in and do it legally. That's it. You said you've been here for 100 years. Your family. I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. Go back across the border where you came from. I'm here to talk about trains. Well, you talk about trains, Jack. We don't have to worry about this jackass anymore. Tom Grassi, calling Tom Grassi. Where are you? He says his family's been here for 100 years. Illegally or legally? Which is it? Yeah, Obama. See, that's what they fail. So here's the problem, right? Obama deported more people than Trump, and he still had to open borders. So people were getting deported, but more people were coming in. The people just, they got this agenda, and that's that. That's it. And there's no, you know, it's just like paint the brush. Oh, you ain't painting with my brush. Any new trains, Jack? Jack? I missed your live stream Sunday. Well, you can go back and watch it. Thomas, I asked you a question about how do you 3D print people from a photograph? How do you do that? Because you do a pretty good job. Um, Bernard scans people with a scanner, but you're doing it with a photograph. So it sounds like what you're doing works just as good as this expensive scanner. That's probably somebody posting as a uh, sh- posting as a Chicago starting crap. Probably not in Texas at all. No, probably not in Texas. Some shithead from Chicago. Some soccer mom. Wants to go out there and protest. People are something else, man. Hell, you can watch the replay, Jack Jack, if you want. Yeah, but that's not going to happen, DB Tech. Jerry, I use a program called Messy. It's an online. It is online. Just upload a photo, and it creates an STL file, so I can print it. Does take a lot of work to get the file proper. So, like, what do you mean it takes a lot of work? You gotta like change a lot of things in the file. I mean, those figures that you're printing look pretty good, and you're doing a really good job of painting them. Somebody's just goofing around, being a troll. Well, there's a lot of trolls out there. That's what I get for having my stream open to anybody. Any idiot can come on. So we'll put an end to that. Yeah, they got their little agenda. Take your bullshit someplace else. Nobody wants to hear it. I, for one, don't. I don't know when I'm on again. I'll have to check. Supposed to do the Christmas stream in December. Christmas Day? When's Christmas this year? Sunday? Tom, hey, you have a 3D printer print image of me? Did you send Tom a full length picture of yourself, Jack Jack? That's what he needs. Sometimes the photo has too much background images, and sometimes that gets in the way of the image. Yeah, so like if you posed be like against a white wall, a light colored wall, that might help, Tom, instead of like, posing outside or something, or against furniture or things like that. Check, check. Watch out for those body scams. They accentuate. Yeah, they do. Well, you know what you could do? You just send Tom a picture of yourself when you were 20. Don't stand sideways. The way I see it, there are good and bad people in the world, just like they there are good and bad people on the internet. That's for sure, Nathan. There's a lot of that everywhere. And it's the bad people that want everybody else out there to feel bad like they do. They don't want everybody feeling good. It's not good. It's not good. They want us all hating each other. That's why they call us racists and Nazis and the whole regiment. Haters. I hate everybody. I don't discriminate. Nathan, if more people were like, yeah, if more people were like you, Nathan, the world would be a much better place. If the camera adds 10 pounds, what does a 3D printer add? Yeah, probably about 10 ounces. Terry, like today, I have photos. Steve Stormy Sky, and he was next to a CSX pickup truck, and the truck was the problem. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't have anything like. You can't have a train behind you or anything. You like to me, like if you were just on a painted wall, you know, not even a brick wall. Like bricks are too what's the word? Too busy. Can't have a busy background. So like I said, if you had like a white wall, a cinder block wall, nothing busy. Yeah. Probably some blue haired chick anyway. Probably not. Probably some Karen or something. Karen or what do they call guys? What do they call guy Karens? Kens? Melissa, could you ask Blue how the post oak smells? I've asked twice. He doesn't have post oak. He's just breaking balls, Jimmy. Jerry spent many hours on the photo from the Deschler group. Yeah, sounds like he could spend a lot of time. Male Karens, I think. That's what they're called. Male Karens. He's breaking balls, Jimmy. Jimmy, you're on live chat for some reason. Everybody switched to live chat. Wig or someone was smoking with it. Yeah, Wigwag smokes with it, Jimmy. You gotta ask him. He's MIA. Yeah, so Tom, what you should do is ask them all for, like, Tom, you shouldn't complicate this for yourself. If somebody wants a printing, if you wants to print, you know, wants themselves to be a 3D image, tell them this is the requirements. Take a photo in front of a white wall, a gray cinder block wall, solid colored wall, and no stuff behind you. You make it too hard on yourself. And then you sit there for hours dicking around with a photo. You shouldn't have to do that. There another problem is when people in a group, people stand real close. Yeah, well, you got to tell them, keep them separated. Like the song goes, keep them separated. Tom, you got to require things of these people. Otherwise, you're going to be spending hours on your photo program. But you're doing a good job with it, and you're doing an even better job painting these little things. Printing them's one thing, painting them's another thing. I tell you, that Gerald Stewart looks really good. Lucas smells like burning dog shit. Never burnt dog shit. Jerry, you notice I have little patience with people these days. Do you really, Mystic? What happened? Why? I have no patience for people these days. People are just getting stupider. I don't have patience for stupid people. Just don't. Hard to explain what it smells like. Mystic, what's happening with you? What's happening with you, Mystic? Usually you're like almost like Nathan. Not quite like Nathan, but you're almost like Nathan. Usually like you're a happy go lucky guy. Look at this, Mystic. I was driving and I saw that sign. You got a library too on Mystic Island. I haven't seen it. What haven't you seen? I want to see my 3D image. Who says you got a 3D image? Nobody said you have one. Did you send them a picture of yourself? Sorry to agree with this. If you meet anybody, the first, if they seem suspicious, don't gain trust yet until you get to know them. But when you get to know them, they gain your trust. I hope it makes sense. Yeah, somewhat, Nathan. I still don't trust some people, Nathan. I trust you, though, Nathan. I trust you, Nathan. You have the seal of approval. And if you want a 3D image of yourself, Jack, you're going to have to take a full length picture of yourself, be in front of a solid colored wall with nothing else on it. Don't take a picture of yourself in front of a train, a car, uh, a hopper car, a blank wall. That's the requirements. I mean, all of Tom's people printed that he printed, 3D printed, look really good. But I don't know, like some of them I can kind of pick out, but Gerald Stewart I pick out right away. Gerald Stewart, you kind of know who Gerald Stewart is. The above the link, you will see your. You can't post links, so he doesn't see a link. Anthony doing the 5-car switching challenge. Yeah, I saw that. If I needed someone to protect my Babe Ruth rookie card, I would mail it to you, Nathan, for sure. Yep, that card would be very safe with Nathan. And if you told him to show it to nobody, he would not show it to anybody. It's a good choice, Jimmy. Don't send it to me because I'll sell it. I'll sell it until you got burnt up in my house fire. Bob Buckley? No. Is he a YouTuber? Bob Buckley. Probably don't know him by Bob Buckley, but maybe we know him by something else. He was at Dessler. Well, I don't know who was at Dessler, Tom, so I can't help you. Is he a YouTuber? What's his YouTube channel? Was Gerald Stewart at Dessler? Well, I'm guessing he's a YouTuber, but I have no idea who he is, or uh, I don't even know who was there. I thought someone said Bob CSX BNSF. Don't know that guy. Never heard of him. Uh, what's up, Montana Northern? How are you? Gerald Stewart was not at Dessler. He sent me an email. Okay, I didn't think so. He's in Canada. Where's Gerald Stewart from anyway? I think where's he at? In Canada or something? I don't know where he's from, but What's going on, Montana Northern? What's happening? So, Tom, did you make a little Jack Jack? Do you have a Jack 3D figure on your layout? Late show tonight? Man, it didn't really intend to be, but it wound up being one. Wound up being one. Didn't intend to be one. Boom. There you go. Keeps the trolls out. Got some trolls today. Do you live in Montana? That's okay. You didn't have to take that down. It's okay. Thank you for your 12-month subscription. Nashville, Tennessee, Nathan. Nashville, Tennessee. He likes Montana, though. Sorry, I have the Timonium Gang on my lap. That includes Jack Jack. Well, then it must include JD. Do you have a Wilmer and a Robert? Do you have a Joe Raider? How about a Ray Bobel? Is he the CCRX that's railroading? Bob? No. CCRX that's railroading. His name is Dave. JD. How many figures do you how many 3D uh, model railroader people from the community do you have? You don't have me on your layout. You're never getting me either. You know that guy, Blue 87? Peppy did a video interviewing everyone that was at Deshler. Well, I didn't see it. Well, then you should know if you watched it that CCRX is not Bob, the CSX BNSF guy. You should know who these people are then, Wigwag. Jerry, it is close to 40. Wow, 40 of them. Holy crap. You should do a whole little video, line them up. Line them up and say, can you guess who the YouTubers are? I've watched this video since you started. Oh, I see. Just go for it. Nathan, I just grab the camera and start shooting. Ravenville, how did you start your YouTube channel? Montana Northern Nathan is very inquisitive. He has a lot of questions. What state do you live in? Thomas Grassi lives in New Jersey, like me, Nathan. Jerry, I have putting up shorts after I finish each person. Well, you need to do like one big video of everybody, not shorts. Not everybody watches shorts. Do an entire regular video. That's true, Jerry, and sometimes I just come up with questions on the spot. Yeah, just like a news reporter. Nathan's kind of like a news reporter, just comes up with questions. After I get the Deshler group completed. Sounds good, Tom. So you should start selling these little 3D figures to people, Tom. Might as well. Bernard over there at Mini Prints does. Especially since you put in all the work to these figures. Don't be giving them away. Sell them. 47 here. How long have you been doing YouTube? Thomas, do you live close to Jerry? Nah. He lives about as close as you do to me, Nathan. I bet you Thomas lives closer to you than he does to me, Nathan. Maybe. I don't know. 78 degrees? Get out of here. It's 56 here. 78. Wow. I think Tom is probably like 2 hours from me. You're 2 hours from me too, Nathan. I bet you he's probably a little closer to you, though. Is that your alias names, Mystic? Which one do you want me to call you? Austin? Is that your new name? Montana Northern, please rank these cities in order of country music influence. Austin, Nashville, and Branson? Branson? Oh, that's Mystic's. Oh. Why did you feel like you had to answer, Mystic? He wasn't asking you. What about you, Jimmy? How would you rank them? What kind of country music is in Austin? Who's influential there? Enlighten me. The way I view it is like a big, long adventure, kind of like how life is, making friends along the way. Just be lucky to find an opportunity, that kind of thing. Mystic, being sensitive and caring, realized I was once again being ignored and felt sorry for me, I'm sure. Yeah, that's how it is, Jimmy. Sometimes you get ignored. It's kind of like when you get picked last for baseball, Jimmy. Honestly, I don't know. I don't listen to country music. He lives in Nashville. He doesn't listen to country music. Nashville is home to blues. He listens to the blues. Blind Dog Melon. Really working on getting off of that list, aren't you, Mystic? You keep at it, Mystic. You'll get off the list one day. Blue 87, it's nice that you're still awake. Might be not so nice that you're unemployed, but it's nice that you're still awake. It's nice to be normal, isn't it, Blue 87? When I say normal, I mean, like normal people hours. Modern blues or any blues. To be honest, my best advice is to keep posting. Just like Jerry and myself, and viewers will come. I know I get picked last every time, even on the woman's wheelchair basketball. Yeah, that really stinks, doesn't it, Jimmy? The girls didn't even pick you first. Yeah, it is easy to get used to, isn't it? And then before you know it, you get screwed up again. Like now, I'll be back to working on Mondays. I had off from Mondays for a while. Now I gotta go to bed early on Sundays. Kind of got used to having off on Monday. It was nice. Nashville is the country music capital Austin claims to be, and Branson has all the out of date country acts. Well, it depends on maybe they're not out of date by some people. Maybe some people like living in the past. Jimmy, don't hate them for that. Blue, what state do you live in? No, Blue, he doesn't know what that is. Now you're going to have to answer it in the proper term. Nathan, do you know what the Garden State is? You can Google it, Nathan, Nathan, anytime you have a question, you can just Google it like that. Like, what is the Garden State? Do you like pop? No, I think he said he likes bluegrass, Nathan. Bluegrass music. No hate, just lots of old folks in Branson theaters during the summer. Nostalgia seekers, I guess. Well, yeah. Well, what do you think would be at an Elvis concert if Elvis was in Branson? Ain't going to be no 20-year-olders. Going to be a bunch of 70-year-old women throwing their Depends at him. Hopefully they're not used. That was a pretty good one. I go back on the 24th. The 24th of November, you go back? Wigwag? I thought you said you weren't going to go back till March. The 24th of November? You better get your shit in order, Wigwag. That'll be here before you know it. In the past, interesting always. Yeah, you better start going to bed early. Wigwag. You better start resuming your old schedule because it's going to take you at least a week to get back into the swing of things. You're going to have to wake up and shower, do adult things. Can't sit around in your PJs all day. I was watching this video about, I'm going to go back to the ICE thing. These people protesting in Chicago about ICE rounding up illegals. And All these moms come out, these women came out, and they're like their pajamas and bedroom slippers, and they're out there protesting. It was funny. And you see them doing shit and getting arrested in their pajamas and bedroom slippers. I tell you, man, there's a bunch of wackos out there. I don't understand how some people just keep existing. You would think like breathing would be a chore for some of them, but I had to laugh. I'm in my PJs. I've been wearing them all day. Yeah, but you're not going out to protest, Jack Jack, are you? Would you go protest in your PJs and your bedroom slippers? Who can take anybody seriously in their bedroom slippers with bunnies on them and pink polka dots on their pajamas? Seriously, Jack Jack. Were they from Gloucester City? No, they were from Chicago, I guess. I don't know. I think it was Chicago. I don't know what ICE means. It's immigrations, and they they take people that are here illegally in this country, Nathan, and send them back to their country. It's not ice cubes. What does ICE stand for? Mm, immigrations and something. What does ICE stand for? Immigrations and custom enforcement. Thank you, Jimmy. Or thank you, DB Tech. Thank you, Google. Soon Pink Floyd will be down to just Nick Mason, the drummer. I'd have to be pretty stoned to attend that. Was he the only one that's left? I'm sure if he decided to start doing some concerts, people would go, Mystic. I'm sure. So what are you saying? That's where all the people from Gloucester City are? Blue 87? Nathan, Blue FJ, what do you call it, is from New Jersey too. He's in New Jersey too. They should change the name to Ice. From Ice to Nice, N for National. Then the left. Wouldn't that be funny if they changed their name to Nice? You're not nice, nice. That would be funny. That's a good one, Thomas. Maybe we should suggest that. Why don't you write it in? Dude, you ever been there? It's hilarious. Yeah, I've driven through a couple times. I can't say that I've noticed. It's no different than being in Walmart. Ain't no different than being in Walmart, Blue 87. Only one member of Pink Floyd has died. The other three are still living. Well, you better tell Mystic that, Wigwag. He thinks the rest of them are dead. You know, they could say about ice is ice to meet you. I meant good one, Jerry. That's a good idea, Thomas. Yeah, it is a good idea. How could they talk bad about the nice guys? Can't talk bad about nice guys. The nice people are coming to take you away. Ha ha, he he. Back to your country, where you came from. Ha ha, he he. Anyway, where were we? We were talking about old folks at Branson. Who's still in Branson? Kenny Rogers isn't there anymore. Dolly Parton in Branson? Dolly's looking pretty bad. She's got too much plastic surgery. She's a sweet lady, but enough is enough. Kenny Rogers was another one. I didn't recognize Kenny Rogers. Jesus, man. What is it with these people? What is it with this plastic surgery they get that they don't even look like they used to look? It's like they all look alike. You never look like that in your life, ever. Even when you were born, you didn't look like that. I don't know why people do that to themselves. Cher, she looks like a freak too. I love Cher, but it's just too much, man. Like, what are you doing? I don't even recognize you anymore. Was he a president or from a TV show? Um, no, none of them. He was a singer. He was a singer. He was in movies. Victor Fine, time to leave me, Lucille. 400 children and a crop in the field. Protesters and PJs. Yeah, protesters and PJs, DB Tech. PJs and bedroom slippers. They're slippers. Like they're like just going out to get the newspaper or get the mail. Who with the plastic surgery? Everybody. Leaving, Jerry. You're on late. Leaving? Where are you going? I'm not leaving. Talking about all these people like Kenny Rogers, Dolly Parton, Cher, and the list goes on and on that get plastic surgery, like 500 surgeries. She has a theater there. Yakov Smirnov. Yakov Smirnov, he's still funny, man. He's still funny. He's big. He's got a big act there. He's funny. I like Yakov Smirnov. You people. Several bluegrass acts. Yeah, I'm sure there are. One theater is devoted to impersonators. Have you been there, Jimmy? Have you been to any of the shows? Uh, in bed early this evening. I gotta get lots of rest. My back is just killing me. Well, you rest up. Rest up really good. You know what you need? You need some of my sponsor stuff. And this hour is brought to you by Blue Emu Super Strength. Supports healthy muscles and joints. Blue Emu. That's what you need. Joan Rivers, yeah, Joan Rivers, she too, yeah, her too. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't understand why they just keep getting these surgeries and keep getting these surgeries. They just don't look good. And who's telling them they look good? That's what I want to know. Who's telling them you look good? You look really good. Get another one. You look really good, mister. Get another surgery. Who's telling them these lies? Because I tell you, man, if that was you, I would tell you, dude, stop. You look like a fucking monster. Like, I don't even recognize you anymore. You look like a stranger. Who's not telling them? You know, people need the truth, but some people can't handle the truth. You watch Pappy's video, he and the most of the guys are talking way too fast to understand the channel name. And I can't help you there, Thomas. Blue, here's a riddle. What bug, what bug that, what a bug, say that again, Nathan. It's hard to understand. What bug that can take you places? What's a bug that can take you places? A Volkswagen Beetle. Jerry the Mirror is telling them to get another surgery. Well, somebody needs to intervene, Tom. Somebody needs to intervene and tell them the truth. Listen, if Dolly was my friend, I would tell her, honey, you're not starting to look good. It's going backwards. You look not so good anymore. Embrace the real you. No, Jerry, you are right. Nothing but the truth shall set you free. Exactly. The truth will set you free. But some people can't handle the truth. They would rather be lied to than told the truth. Tell me the truth. I don't care. I don't want to be lied to. Tell me the truth. I can handle it. I can handle it. He answered the riddle 2 seconds later. He didn't give you no time. I know, Blue 87. Nathan, when you do the riddle, you got to give them time to think about it and answer you, and then you tell them the punchline. I love it when dudes do it like Mickey Rourke. Who's he? Mickey Rourke. What's what I'm saying? Like Kenny Rogers. Seriously, like Kenny Rogers. You take Kenny Rogers from like the Gambler movies, right? And then like you watch later years when he's doing his Branson shows, and like it's like, who is that guy? The voice sounds familiar, but he looks absolutely nothing like he did before. And I can't imagine that he ever looked like what he looked like after he got his surgeries. I can't imagine that's what he looked like at 20. Can't imagine it. God rest his soul. But I don't understand it, man. Just embrace your whatever it is. I don't know. Then get those stupid people that say, "Oh, you might hurt my feelings." I tell the truth in the long run. That would be, yeah, I'm not interested in your feelings. I'm not interested in your feelings. I really am not. I don't, I'll just tell you how it is. It's what everybody's interested in, not hurting everybody's feelings. Don't hurt nobody's feelings. Have we have in a Happy Meal? He was in a Happy Meal. Blue. There's another riddle. Why was why was the cheeseburger happy? Uh, Blue says he was in a Happy Meal. Anyways, what are you working on the model railroad updates? Oh, you see that tree back there? Working on a tree that's not coming on my layout. Uh, no, I don't know. Just working on my little grain elevator area. That's about it. Planting grass. It's about it. Work was in The Wrestler. Well, I don't know. I never seen that movie. I don't know this person. Huff and Puff. What is that? HR Huff and Puff? Should be starting to look good. I'm gonna hop out of this live stream. All right. Canadian Locomotive Logistics. I hope you feel better. Get rested up. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good weekend. Well, hey, Blue, you got the question correct. I thought he had another riddle for you. That's what your huff and puff was. Blue, what do steam engines do when they're angry? Oh, huff and puff. No, that's not it. It's not it, Blue 87. Jesus, I'm going on 3 hours here. We'll wrap it up in 3 hours. That's it. So get your racist questions in now. Tom, I can tell you one YouTuber that you won't have on your layout. It's going to be a crappy day tomorrow. I think it's supposed to rain or be cloudy, something like that. It's not a good weekend. Hopefully more leaves will fall off the trees. And I can start collecting them. Don't be sure about that, Jerry. Well, this is true. I can't be too sure about it, but if you do pick one out from this particular YouTuber, it's not by himself then, because he's always with somebody. So that will screw up your image a little bit. Dear Lord, I just blew leaves for 2 hours today. Yeah, fuck that. Friggin' leaves. And you know what's going to happen? They're just going to blow back. It's just going to blow back. You know, last year I put them in a big 35 gallon Rubbermaid trash can. Stuck the weed whacker in there and just minced them up. That worked pretty good. It really pulverized them. Then I could just scatter them out, throw them in the garden bed, throw them in compost. But for the most part, I got so many freaking leaves from these trees that it'd take too long to do that. But yeah, damn leaves. Jerry, you're saying you don't like being famous. You just want to be a normal individual. I am a normal individual, Nathan. Not famous. Oh boy. So Blue 87, how come you gotta come all the way down to the Toyota place over there and wherever it is by me? Don't you got one up by you? I found Bob Buckley's channel, BNSF CSX Bob. One more to go. I don't know. I don't think I know that channel. Jerry, what do I want for Christmas? I don't know what you want for Christmas, Nathan. Oh, what do you want for Christmas? I don't know, Nathan. Can't think of anything, Nathan. Can't think of anything. Honestly, if I got what I want for Christmas, it'll be a lot of super glue. for a lot of scratch building. Yeah, that's what you want for Christmas? Super glue? Wow. That's pretty easy, Nathan. I want world peace for Christmas. Yeah, okay, Tom. Good luck with that. You know where you'll have world peace at? On your layout, Tom. That's about it. I hear a lot of people are leaving New York City. We're talking about it today. Just loading up, heading out. There ain't gonna be many people left. I want some extra vacation time for Christmas. I don't see a problem with that. Let's call in sick. You get off for Christmas anyway. You get like a big break, don't you? All the kids go home, don't they? Wonder if those air traffic controllers are back to work yet. You know, it's funny. Yeah, what was it yesterday? Uh, they decided to open up the government again. And what did all those lazy bastards do? They went home. They went back home after they voted. Lazy bunch of fucks. Good for nothings. That's what they did. They went back home. They voted and went back home. We got off for Christmas break. I might extend it. Yeah. Wrong word. Wrong verbiage, DB Tech. I will extend it. Don't say might. I will extend it. I will. I will extend it. I will. Sorry, it is going to take weeks for air travel to get back to normal. I know, all those poor bastards that'll be traveling for Thanksgiving. The highways are going to be fucked up. There'll be a lot of people driving. Oh well, that's how it is. Stay home. Stay where you are. It's okay. I will extend it, DB Tech. That's what you say. I will extend it. You better phone it in now. Tell them now, DB Tech. I would think like you would be like well into the new year before school goes back. Like maybe the first week into the new year. I'm staying home for the holidays. No need to travel far anyway. Good idea, Tom. You're a smart man. DB Tech, Dave, I have an extended holiday. Yeah, Thomas has an extended holiday every day. Yeah, DB Tech's a little too young to have an extended one like you, Thomas. He's got a little ways to go. Unless he hits the lottery. Some rich people not to talk much about politics, but that's what I heard. Like you had to pay more taxes, kind of a thing. I heard it's because of some rich people. What is because of some rich people, Nathan? Don't believe everything you hear, especially on the news. Don't watch the news, Nathan. Just watch the weather. That's it. You can't even believe the weatherman, Nathan. 10 years? 10 years? That's all, DB Tech? You're going to retire in 10 years? Wow. That's shorter than I thought. I thought maybe you had like 30 more years to go. I thought you had 30 more. 30 more. I voted. Not today, though. Bourbon on the rocks, Wigwag. Bourbon on the rocks. Yep. 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes and this circus is over. I tell you, Blue 87, I'm going to miss AAA hobbies. I'm going to miss them when they close. I just don't know where I'll get my Vallejo paints. I'm not buying them online. So I want too much to ship them. It ain't worth it. I don't know where I would get my Vallejo paints. I'd be screwed. I hate to switch over to AK. I don't really like their stuff. I don't watch the news. I do hear from some other. But don't believe anything you hear from anybody else, Nathan. That's right, Tom. The only job you can have and be wrong and still have a job. Oh, yeah, the weatherman? Yeah. 50% of the time, you're being generous on that, Tom. 50%. I don't think they're right 30% of the time. I give them 30 70. 30% right, 70% wrong. Nathan, tell your mom that the rich people have companies which hire people to make money and buy food and things, nothing and things. Nothing wrong with rich people. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with rich people, Nathan. That's just the way you control people, in my opinion. Rich people are good, Nathan. They keep everything working. They keep you working, Nathan. Those rich people that own Giant, they keep you working. Is the postal system still a problem in Canada? Well, our Canadian delegate is retired and went to bed. I think so, Blue 87. Oh, it's DB Tech asked that. I'm going to miss the scratch building supplies. Yeah, I think so. Our Canadian delegates are going DB Tech. We have no representatives from Canada here at the moment. I'm pretty sure their mail is still screwed up. Much like our mail. But I think I don't know. Did they go on strike or something? You know who we shall ask? DB Tech, Mr. Google Pants. Mr. Google Pants, I have a question for you. Is the Canadian mail still messed up? They're still on strike? Yes, Canada Post is currently experiencing ongoing labor disruptions as the Canadian Union of Postal Workers, the CUPW, continues to stage rotating strikes across the country as of November 14th, 2025. There you go. So don't send any Christmas presents to Sparky. Well, probably if you wanted to send some, you probably should have sent them around July. If you send them now, they probably won't get them until next Christmas. Yeah, probably not. Take a picture of it and send them the picture. How's that? Yeah, it's probably not a good idea. Unless you don't care about it, because it might not get there. Some postal worker up there might see that it's from the States and they might throw it in the trash. You know, they have a lot of animosity to the States now. Oh, Blue 87. It's 9:30. You sound like an old lady. Have a good night, buddy. Take care. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good weekend. I saw this video. Looks like he has a lot of room for trains. DB Tech, did you know Harrison STM moved to a new house? I feel happy for Harrison. You should feel happy for your friend. Oh boy. What's on the agenda tomorrow, DB Tech? I gotta go watch your video that you posted. Gotta see the final results. Nathan, what are you gonna do tomorrow? You gotta go to work? Nathan, if you get 2 donuts, only eat one and eat one later. Most likely, yes. What does that mean? Most likely you're going to work, or most likely you're going to eat donuts? Which one is it? Almost done with it. Oh, come on. You're not done with it yet? Jesus, you're really milking this whole thing, aren't you, DB Tech? Let me see. How many subscribers you got, DB Tech? Uh, you're almost at 1,000. Do you know how many watch hours you have, DB Tech? How many watch hours do you have? $937. Yeah, that's your subscriber count. But how many watch hours do you have? Most likely, I'm going to go to work. Well, Nathan, I mean, you know that you're going to work or not, don't you? It's not like you're going to wake up tomorrow and say, I feel like going to work today, right? You know you got to go to work. 154 hours. Oh, Jesus, man. Wow. You're a long way off. I was going to suggest something to you, but it would be fruitless. It's okay. Yeah, all right. That's about it. I'm done. Game over. Have a good night, everybody. Where do I find total time? If you go to your channel, go to your dashboard. Go to your channel. Go to customize channel, I think. Is there one? Regular dashboard? What is it? Yeah. Uh, yeah. Go to customize channel. Then over on the left, you see like your dashboard, content, analysis, community, language. In there, you would have earn is one of them. You go to earn the dollar sign. You go there. and it will tell you. You scroll down. I don't have it anymore, but you scroll down and you'll see your watch hours. If I go over to my other channel, let me see what that looks like. Go to earn, and then you'll see. Uh, you'll scroll down and you'll see eligibility, and you'll see the number of subscribers you have, and how many you need to get eligible, and how many public watch hour video. It will have your watch hours listed there, and you'll see 3,000 to the left. That's what you need to get for watch hours. It's a little different now than it was before, but you just scroll down and you'll see what you have and what you need, and it changes all the time. It doesn't stay the same. It goes calendar year to calendar year, so it always changes. 8,000. No, yeah, you're looking at lifetime. No, it's like between a year, 365 days, no lifetime thing. I thought you would be ahead of me, Tom. Jerry, you're doing this the hard way. I don't know. I have 1,693 watch hours in the last 365 days. Well, tell them how you went about finding that information. 1,900 watch hours in the last 365 days. Okay. So you got you need another 1,100 watch hours maybe to get monetized. You got enough subscribers. You just need some more watch hours. How long have you been on YouTube, Jerry and Tom? I don't know. 40 years. No, I don't know. 2010, 8, something like that. Long time. Yeah, long time. PlayStation. Windows. 2008. Yep, 2008. What do you got here, DB Tech? Let me suggest something to you. DB Tech, let me suggest this to you. Make a playlist. Make a playlist and shove all your videos into it, and then get people to watch your playlist, and then you'll get hours. That's my suggestion to you. And don't take any wooden nickels, okay? Pennies. We're done with pennies, okay? Pennies are done. I don't want to be monetized. Can't be bothered. I do this for fun. Well, it's still fun if you get monetized, DB Tech. You don't want some money from YouTube? Sorry, I use YouTube Studio and then the analytics. Yeah, it's easier to do that too. I thought you were on longer than that, Tom. How long's Tom been on? Waycross Chains, 839. 2022. You only been on here since 2022, Tom? Wow, you're a newbie, kind of. You did pretty good for only being here 3 years. If DB Tech makes an apology video for wearing a hat, I'm wearing a hat indoors. Jimmy, I'm wearing a hat indoors. What's the problem? What's the problem, Jimmy? Don't make me send Sal over there. Okay. Anyway, that's it. I've had enough of all your shit. Good night, everybody. Have a good rest of your Friday night. Have a good Saturday if you have time, 10 a.m. Tune in to Back on Track. I will not be on there. I got to work tomorrow. So go watch Claude, Dennis, maybe Steve, and maybe a guest. Maybe you. Maybe you can be on Back on Track tomorrow. Good night, everybody.